We're going to take a look at the punch clock feature. I am running the dark theme, so I have the menu is slightly different. Under tools, under time management, you're still going to see the same functionality. It just might have slightly different names, like time admin. Okay. So under tools, and again, you can do this on a mobile device. I'm going to go over to time management and say punch clock. Now I can go here and I can say click to continue. It shows my picture if I have one uploaded to my profile, and I can say I want to clock in. It captures that time potentially, and there's a flag that you could turn on that will actually capture the GPS position. We'll take a look at that later. I can now close this. I can come back in later. I do other things, come back in later, click to continue, and say clock out. And when I do that, it measures how much time was actually signed in. Now, we have a history view. You can also come in here and you can also run an external version. An external version lets you clock in and clock out without necessarily having to sign into the system. You basically would go in there, put a 4-digit code, which you can put on your user profile, and you can sign in that way. There is an option where it can try to, show you a camera taking your picture. You can shut that off as well. So some functions in here to be able to turn on the GPS tracking. We'll take a look at one second. Let's jump in here to admin, settings, user interface, time clock. So I went in here and I said, hide the camera. I also said capture GPS. So by capturing GPS, it's going to let me go back to a map and be able to see the times that people clocked in and clocked out and where they were located. So I'm going to click on time admin, and in here I can see all of the dates and times. I can also edit them. This is important because someone might forget to clock out and you don't want to pay them for 24 hours. So you just go in here, double click, and you can edit those times. Now you can see that there's a latitude and longitude for check-in and check-out, and we'll show you that on the map because it's probably not too useful. Now, I could also come in here and you could use the filter and you can put a date range. When you put the date range in, and you might have advanced filter on the side depending on what version you have, you can then do an export and we'll export it out to a CSV file. Now if I click on clock map, you can see that it shows, I did this a couple times today. So you can see that I clocked in at 8:21, you can see my name, 8:17, I clocked out at 8:22 and 8:17. So I can pull this up and I can see where someone clocked in and clocked out. You can zoom in as well. You can pick a date that you want to do this on. So you look at last Tuesday, and we can track that information. You can just pick a particular user and say, where were they this week? Okay. You can also go in here if you want, and you can actually approve times. It's less commonly used. Usually the clock list is important because people use this to figure out time.